Greedfall review. Greedfall is actually GreedFAIL. Not a huge fail, but still, it's a fail. Overhyped, overpriced, repetitive, boring, and dull. A poor man's Witcher. Amazing amount of fetch quests done in the worst possible way is how I remember GreedFAIL. Those were my conclusions when I finished Greedfall. Let's go to sections and rate the narrative-based RPG. First section is the story. A mysterious illness is killing people, and you're on your way to discover a cause on a mysterious island inhabited by native tribes and different countries that try to colonize the island. Story is okay. It has two different endings, different paths to the actual ending, but to be honest, all of this was doable if the game was linear and 3 times shorter. At least it would be a better experience. They just drag the story with bullshit conversations, not important whatsoever for the main quest. Side quests, they're also painful, with huge exceptions on some companion quests. Story will get the 5 out of 10. Game bugs and optimization. There are few bugs and glitches, but nothing is game breaking at least. Stutters and lags occur often, but they do not affect the gameplay. The game works solid. It's optimized in a weird way though. The loading times are smooth. 8 out of 10 for bugs and optimization. Game time. Well, it took me 33 hours to finish Greedfall by doing most of the side quests and tons of fetch quests along with most of companions quests. If you stick to the main story only, this game is around 15 hours long, maybe even shorter. Of course, it also depends on what difficulty you play on. Replay value is 0. It's a huge open world game with a lot of empty space in the middle, or better to say, it's a walking simulator. Hence, from 33 hours of my playthrough, at least 15 hours were walking from point A to point B. It's pain. It's maddening how much time you waste just to finish one simple fetch quest. 3 out of 10 for game time. This game hates your free time. Game difficulty, next section. I played the game on hardest difficulty, the so-called extreme difficulty, and it was easy as fuck. Mostly cause AI is brain dead, mostly cause you can spam your guns or pistols non-stop and dodge every time when enemy attacks. You can literally finish the entire game with a stupid pistol on hardest difficulty. If you decide to go with melee, you just swing 2-3 times, back off, wait for enemies to finish hitting the air, come back and kill them. 3 out of 10 for game difficulty. Maps and graphics. Next section. Graphics are great. The game really looks good for indie title. For graphics that good on ultra settings, the game is also quite system demanding. Minimap is done well, you'll never get lost. Legend for the minimap is crystal clear. You'll always know what fetch quest you wanna finish and where to finish it. Entire UI is good. Journal, inventory, map, design of the UI is just great. It's simple, clear, accessible. It's really good. They covered a lot of different environments and most of the time you'll be in the open. There are very few caves and dungeons in the game. 9 out of 10 for maps and graphics. Next section is gameplay. So what do you do in this game? Well, you talk, then listen to gossip, then you talk more, then you persuade or threaten in conversations, then you fetch something 50 kilometers away from you, fight few enemies along the way, then travel 50 kilometers back to receive quarter of XP for a level. This is a walking simulator, a very painful walking simulator. Fighting is interesting in the first 2 to 3 hours only in the tutorial area. Then you get more of the same. It gets repetitive, it gets boring, it's just disgusting. You use magic, swords, bombs, but frankly, it doesn't matter what you use when the AI is brain dead, yeah? I'll be honest. First 2-3 hours, they're okay. Next 30 hours are pain, repetitive, boring pain for your patience and for your brain. 3 out of 10 for one day. Next section, leveling and itemization. This is done well. You get XP by killing enemies or by completing fetch quests. Of course, by completing parts of the main quest too. When you level up, you'll get points to invest in skills, attributes, or talents. It's classic what you do when you level, and it's very simple and it's user-friendly also. Maximize your damage with swords or with magic or with guns. Raise your HP, be able to carry heavier armors or better guns. Succeed more easily in conversations. I have lockpicks in different levels available, scale obstacles, and so on. That's what you get from leveling. Item design is great. Your character will always change his looks when he equips items. Most items are cosmetics with bigger numbers only. Higher damage, faster attack speed, more armor, more resistances, and of course, some items will give special bonuses like +1 to intuition or +1 to endurance. 7 out of 10 for leveling and itemization. NPCs and enemies. Next section. Tons of NPCs in the game. Most of them are boring as hell. For those that count, your companions, they're quite unique, and probably the best part in Greedfall are your companions, or better to say, their different personalities and their personal quests. Now here comes enemies. 3 same type of enemies from the fucking start to the very finish. Pigs, bats, and alligators. Then 3 mini bosses that repeat non-stop on every map. Then again pigs, bats, and alligators, with addition of human enemies. That's all you get to fight with in Greedfall.
I must leave you.
Then when you get stronger, bats will start spitting venom at you, pigs will start charging at you, and alligators will be able to one-shot you, while humans will use pistols against you. Oh yeah, their health and armor will also increase. Dull and boring NPCs, repetitive enemies, repetitive bosses. That's what this game offers. 3 out of 10 for NPCs and enemies. Music and sound. Last section. Everything is voice acted. Voice acting is solid, but also annoying with the native tongue that makes no fucking sense at all. Music is also fine. Sound effects are on spot in 90% of the time. 8 out of 10 for music and sound. And now we got conclusion. We got 9 sections with 49 points. And that would be a 5.4 out of 10 for GreedFAIL. Let's sum it up now. Entire game would be 10 times better if it was linear. Instead, it's a walking simulator plagued with boring and repetitive fetch quests. Exploring is not rewarding at all, because most of the time you'll get the best gear from shops or by completing quests, fetch quests. Exploring leads to disappointment when you spend 15 minutes roaming around just to pick berries or flowers, whatever. Fighting is a bit clunky, quests are brain dead, world map and graphics are fine. Mediocre game, overpriced, overhyped, buy on sale when it goes below $5. Everything above $5 is way too much for GreedFAIL. Way too much. It's a very, very boring game. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.